How's it going? My name is Mike Masucci. I'm the director of American Sunset. I had the privilege and honor of working with some tremendously talented cast on this. And the first one was Mr. Haim. So, Corey, come on up here, buddy.
Hello. Hi. Hope you're enjoying my water. Where to start?
Tell us about the film.
About the film. Well, it's definitely a thriller. It's my first role where I'm a husband, and my wife gets taken, and I go to the police. They won't help me. The embassy won't help me, and so I have to actually go through the yellow pages and hire a bounty hunter by a wonderful actor named my partner Frank Molina, and he plays Arturo in the movie. And it was a transitional role for me. This was transitional role. I mean, I grew up, so it was a wonderful experience. And we filmed in New Brunswick, in Moncton, and Fredericton. And these locations we had, just everything worked. It was smooth. It was fun. And the movie is basically it's about 6 clues, 24 hours to find my wife, do the right thing. And I couldn't have pulled the role off without my partner Frank Molina at all. It was just we clicked right off the bat, and Michael Masucci's directing was just unbelievably great, unbelievable. And Jackie's writing, my hat's off to you. It's unbelievable, and we made it work, and that's what it's all about, is working and making it work. And it was a pleasure to work on this movie. It was a pleasure.
I have a question. What was it like going back to Canada after all these years?
Yeah, boss. It was I was born with ice in my blood. I'm Canadian, so going back to Canada was great. I love Canada. That's where I'm from. It's where my heart is always going to be. It's good. It's really good. It's really good. And I worked with you, Officer Rankin. Any questions from anybody? It's a silent crowd.
What's next for you? What do you want to do next? What kind of movie do you want to do next?
I'm doing something called, I just wrapped something called Decisions. And I play a corrupt cop, sort of like a Denzel in Training Day. And then I have a detour in life coming up, which is sort of like The Horse Whisperer, if you will. And then after that, I have a Warner Brothers Universal, and it's been years. It's a worldwide theatrical release, and it's kind of like the new animation they have for Christmas Carol, the new Jim Carrey movie. So I've never done that before, any green screen. So that's going to be very cool. Really looking forward to working with Warner Brothers again, and Universal will be involved this time. And 95% of it's green screen, so I'm just going to figure out how to work with this green thing behind me. Because when I was starting the business, it was blue screen, and now it's green screen. So I've never done anything like that. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. And things are kicking off really well. I'm very happy about the way things are going. Really happy. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was the first time you worked with Frank Molina. What was it like?
I got to tell you, working with Frank, wow. I mean, when I worked with Frank, I finally understood what a method actor really is. And it was not only a joy to work with him, but we clicked literally right off of the bat, literally. And it was not only a partnership on camera, but like a partnership in real life. We bonded instantaneously, and like I said, this movie I wouldn't be as happy, and the movie wouldn't be what it is without Frank in it. I mean, it was a wonderful experience.
I heard Frank punched you in the face.
We had a little accident. We had a little accident happen. I asked him to use a nom in one scene as Peace Corps' first in, last out, and he goes a little nutso at the bar, and he's a big guy, Frank. He was long, scribbly hair, and a big man, and he just goes into his own world, you know, and he trips out on his flashbacks, and the next thing I know, bang with his elbow, and I thought he split my whole lip right in half. And actually, it's not in the movie, but they cut that part out, I think. I said to one of the extras while he left, and then I had to follow him out to continue to the other scene. I said, is my lip bleeding? I really wanted to know, you know, because I thought he really, and I was like, continuity, oh no. You know, it would have worked though. I mean, you know, and that was the great thing about this movie. Anything that really happened worked, you know. The differences in the movie and the rewrites while we were working, the improvs as we were going on, and that's what made it dynamic to Frank and I. You know, and like I said, I mean, we had great people around. The crew was fantastic, you know. And on these low-budget independent movies, you know, you really get to sink your teeth more so into your character, and you get to really, really like, you know, you get enveloped, like you get enthralled with the script so much. It's amazing, you know. It's a treat. It's a real treat, and it's a treat to be working in this depressed recession we're going through anyway. So it was a very fun time for me, you know, and it's open for a sequel. I'm hoping we do that, boss.
I'm down with it.
I'm down with it.
It was a good role for you. What appealed the most to you about the role? Curious.
Well, the vulnerability of what a person goes through when their loved one is taken, and how that person reacts to a situation like that, which is a numb, very uncomfortable, very, where is that person? You know, it's the unknown. Plus, you know, the marriage thing, which is the first time I played a married guy and, you know, husband. I mean, it was transitional for me, which is, you know, number one. But the script itself was something I've never done before. I've never done a thriller like this before, so it was a challenge, which is what I loved about it. It's a real big challenge, you know. I'm working off of Frank, you know. I mean, we had a lot of fun too. We were like doing Dr. Evil impressions and all this fun stuff. And besides that, I mean, it was just, you know, when it got down to doing these scenes that were like really intense, you know, we really had to really get up to par. And I'm very happy with the performances in the movie. I really am, including myself, and I don't really usually say that a lot. You know, so I'm very happy with this whole thing. Very happy. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
I want to cut you off for a second because I don't even know that you know this, that last night, the film has just been finished last week, and last night they played it in the Empire Theater.
Empire Theater Moncton, right?
That's correct,
Right.
and it sold out
Full house.
2 performances, full, or, you know, over 300 seats. So we're very proud of that, and Ms. Warren was the introductory to get us this far. Unfortunately, she shot last November, and the film got sold. You're not allowed to sell the film to open in Canada. They have all these crazy rules and regulations. And she's just brilliant. She sings like a bird. She's phenomenal. She puts the grounding work, and Corey Haim and Frank Molina walk in and just take over the show.
It was fun. Thanks.
Speaking of that, Mr. Frank Molina.
Yeah,
please
Frank,
come on up.
can you come on up? Partner. Stage is yours. Thanks, everybody.